on. So I've been sanding. As you all know, the layers of gesso, I have applied layer upon layer upon layer. So I'm going to come in real close. You see how smooth this is? Yes. This side, and of course the sides as well. So I've been working diligently with sponged fine sandpaper, sanding, sanding, sanding this to a very smooth texture. I'm trying to make it as smooth as possible. I think I put about 5 layers of gesso on this doll's face because I want to actually apply the first layer of paint tonight. I want to start painting, but I can see areas that still need to be sanded to make it extra smooth. Even though the little bit that I see, I think paint will fill it in with no problems whatsoever. But I just want to go ahead and take these extra steps in sanding the face. And then we're going to start painting. We're going to start doing a flesh color. I already have the paint. I just got to figure out where I have my styrofoam plates at. I was given some advice tonight. My friend who does tarot readings gave me a free one. And she told me to stop trying to help someone and just let them fall flat on their booty. Yeah, I know what she meant by that. You can read between the lines. You will too. Stop trying to don't try to help them no more. Just let them fall flat on their ass, she said. Publicly, she said that publicly. Alright, I'm going to adjust my camera to come down a little bit more. There we go. So you can see. Now, members, if you're part of my membership program, you can comment, you can chat. I can give you a shout out where people can acknowledge you and also subscribe to your channel. That's one good thing about if you subscribe to a channel, you know, that has, you know, hey, you know, you never know when you need 1,000 subscribers to go on your channel to help you get monetization. You can do some memberships and join other people's, and when they give you a shout out and stuff like that, it can help you get that recognition and, you know, to be noticed. So that way you can get noticed. So yeah. So if you're part of my membership program, please give a shout out and I'll try and send people your way, and that way you can subscribe to each other's channels. That way your channel can grow also on YouTube. I'm like this. We share the love, honey. Share the love. Alright, so this is this fabric doll. As you can see, pure fabric. Many layers of gesso. Gesso is glue and porcelain mixed together. I have been sanding and sanding for about a good 20 minutes. It's very fine. I'm looking at this here to get a good nice shape of the face. That looks good. So far, yeah. Wow, it's very smooth, like, you hear that? Knock on wood, knock on porcelain. I'm doing circular motion to get rid of all of these little dents and things like that. I want it to be super smooth, ultra smooth. Do I have any membership members here tonight? It says one, but trust me, it's always more than one person. That is totally not accurate. I've learned that from experience. Get this here where the little mouth area is going to be. Get that nice and smooth. So before I end up painting the face, I'm going to remove the tape and apply a fresh new layer of tape. I'm making sure I'm doing the face a nice shape around this area to make it even. Even though on camera it looks already ultra smooth, which pretty much is. I see a few little dents, but like I said, I'm going to do about 3 layers of paint. It's going to cover that. But I also need to fix this area. I need to be a little more smoother. Okay. I think that'll work. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to remove this because I'm going to have to redo brand new tape around here because this was how I'm going to be doing the face. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, nice fine line. Yep. Exactly how I want it. That's exactly how I want it. See? To do her face. She's going to have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blonde hair. Yeah, don't worry. This is all going to blend in. I've done this before. My last doll I did like this. The last 2, they were featured in Dolls Magazine. And then also in Cloth Dolls Magazine. Yep. Okay, squish this like that. Squish her face in some. Okay. Oh, let me get the tape. Why do I always seem to be forgetting things? Okay, I'm gonna clear my little space right here so I can get my paint as well because I'm gonna have to do some mixing and do layers and layers. But first, I want to cover because I do not want any paint on the fabric whatsoever. I mean, you can tell, see the way I did the sewing? It's a very intricate pattern. Very detailed, very hard to do, very, very hard to do type of pattern to provide a neck and things like that. But trust me. Trust the vision. Trust the vision, darlings. Trust the vision. And I can trust a little more if I figure out where my styrofoam plates disappeared to. That can make things a lot more better for me. Okay. Right, here's some napkins. I done scared my cat. Okay, those napkins. Here's the blue tape. What is it, Dixie? Mama's little peepsy. Oh, I should have fixed my tape. Where did they put my styrofoam plates? Girl, I hate it when people start touching stuff. Why do they do that? Styrofoam plate. Where? Who did this to me? Why? Oh, I hate it when people touch stuff. Oh. What, is it down here? No. 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 Hold on, let me get this. I gotta fix this air. It'll be more better. Okay, cut this one on. Cut this one off. I do not see my styrofoam plates unless it's right in front of me and I simply can't bloody see it. Which is probably how it is. Okay, fine, I'll just use a salsa. Yep. Doesn't matter, Mama gave them to me and I can wash it off. I use non-toxic paint, so use that salsa. Oh, let me move the gesso. Apply some water in that. I've already applied another layer of gesso on the other doll that I'm painting. there we go. Now, oh my goodness. All right, got my paint. Let me make sure. Well, it doesn't matter the first look coat of coloring because it's not going to be the final color. So, here we go. Okay, who's here? Hi, Crystal. Thank you, sweetheart. I swear, I love you, girl. I love you, I love you, I love you. You are just, you always got my back. Girl, you mean so much to me. You're just amazing. That's one of the best girls you could ever have to have your back. Because she is 100% real. Hi, Busy Bee. Oh my God, look at that. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, I'm sending you kisses, babes. Busy Bee, I have a question. Do you have videos on your channel? And I am so sorry, I haven't looked to see. Are you a YouTuber? Do you have videos on your channel? If you do, I mean, hey, people, go and subscribe to our channel. Oh, I love it. I love kisses. I love kisses, kisses, kisses. Oh, we're redoing, I done finished all the guests, so she's nice and smooth. So I'm getting ready to start painting on this tonight. But it's going to be one of about 5 layers. So I have to do a number of layers of paint on this face. And I'm not going, as you see, I'm leaving a little bit of space from where the gesso is. So a little bit of paint will get onto the fabric. That's on purpose. It's called blending in my world. Ah, you do not. Okay. Girl, no. Honey, you don't sound like a stalker. Trust me, I've had a stalker. You're not a stalker at all. Thank you for encouragement. You give me encouragement. Please know how grateful I am for that. I'm very grateful for it. 2000, oh wow. Thank you for the dedication. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for always influencing me with the positiveness. I'm so honored and grateful to have that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so immensely. Okay. So let me see. We're getting her face all taped up here. While we get ready to start giving her, I'm going to give the skin color. I tried calling Raphael, but you know what, Raphael, because this is his dog. But he has to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, thank you, Busy Bee. I appreciate that so much for all the love, all the support. It means a lot. I'm going to tell you, if I didn't document the stuff I went through, it's just crazy. But I do it, I document it and show it because I know a lot of people out there go through a lot of crap. You go through a lot of stuff, and it's like only certain people ends up going through this mess, and it's like, well, how does this person always having to go through this or that? It's always something with them. It's always drama. Let me tell you, we do not pick it. People like me do not choose it. I try to be extra careful of my life choices. Do I make the right choices every time? Absolutely not. God knows. I mean, I admit my faults. So I'm using this brush for painting because it starts out thick and then it gets more thinner toward the ends, and I like the way it feels. Has a little texture because even with paint, it's going to get a little sandy. This is not your normal doll making type thing. Period. I mean, since when did I do anything normal? Never. I started repainting American Girl dolls. Oh my God. I had so many people talk junk about my dolls, but guess what? I had pre-teenage boys who loved dolls, and they were loving the glam that I was giving. So, you know what? If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And if it wasn't for all of those amazing moms They want, their kids to have something fresh, new, and different, and for supporting their kids. Most importantly, I love it. So yeah, if it wasn't for y'all, I probably would still be here, just do my own thing, because I know that what I do on YouTube isn't for everyone. Oh my lord, honey, you're not picking the dumb ones. What it is, you're picking the ones who are damn good at lying and pretending to be someone and something that they're not. Don't blame yourself for that. I don't blame you. I'm not blaming you. Don't you blame yourself for that. I mean, I got married one time and it lasted 2 weeks. Seriously, I'm not lying. I did. I got married and it lasted 2 weeks. Yeah, I was filing for divorce. Yes, honey. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Isn't that amazing how someone's life experience that's what I was talking about. You never know who's going to end up seeing you. That's why I'm just open and honest about my stuff, because I know I'm not the only one going through something. I know that a lot of people out there are going through stuff. It's like you're going through hell. It's like you're a punching bag for life, going through one thing after another thing. I feel you. I feel you. I know how it feels. And I'm telling you, it's not a good feeling. Thank God this is acrylic paint. It's going to dry fast. We're going to be popping layers. Look at that. When I get ready to paint this heifer, she's going to look absolutely gorgeous. I mean, and the thing is, most importantly, is that no one beats themselves up for going through stuff. We're only human. We are humans, and we all make mistakes. Elizabeth Taylor got married 12 times. She married one guy twice. I'm like this. Hey, if she can do it, I can too. You know. There you have it. And Betty White, Rose Nyland from the Golden Girls, she got married about 3 times, and you know what? She said, "Well, I kept getting married until I got the right one." That's exactly what she said. And she said once she got the right one, she didn't get married again. She says, "Honey, once you've had perfection, you don't need anything else." Sometimes the right person, no, let me rephrase that. Sometimes there are people who come in our life for a period of time to teach us a lesson in life. And then we eventually find the right person. It takes time. But also by then we've been had our guard up so high that it almost reaches the sky. Ooh, there we go. See? Long, even strokes. Now you know why I put so much tape on, see? That's why. All right, darling. I know you go dry fast, sweetheart. So I'm going to let you sit here and dry. So it's basically about 2 coats on the face, 2 coats of paint. I'm going to be adding more than 2 more, probably about 3 more coats of paint for the skin color. I'm going to go lighter. I wanted to start with something, it looks like on camera, pretty close to the skin color, but it's actually not. It's going to get darker as it dries, so I will end up mixing a little bit of white acrylic paint in with it so it can dry. Now, once I do the face, I'll end up doing the boots last. These are going to be boots, but I need to apply more gesso to fill in this here. Oh, thank you, Busy Bee. Oh, honey, wait till you see my artwork with this. Now, this is why I tell so many people, while she's drawing, I can lift this up a little bit. Okay, so this is why I always tell so many people, if you want to paint on your doll, learn how to draw and paint on paper first. Oh, it's true. Lexi, her husband, is there for through thick and thin. He understands her. And there are some women like myself, there are some women like us. We are complicated. We are not easy to understand. And it takes a very special man in our lives to understand us and to appreciate us for who we are. And I know that there are a lot of other people out there, like many of you who watch, everyone wants to feel loved. Everyone wants to feel appreciated. And you have to understand that, some of us out here, some of you as well, it takes a very special someone to come into your life to love you unconditionally. You deserve that. You deserve to be loved unconditionally. Hands down. Oh, that's gonna dry so smooth. Don't worry, when it dries, it's gonna be matte. It's not gonna be shiny. Because I have a matte. Is it? I'm using Sunkissed Peach. Yeah, it does look like a Sunkissed Peach. Yep, fast drying, water-based. Dixie, don't you stick your nails in my booty. Let dry 1 hour between coats. Well, I'm not exactly doing that because what I'm doing is when it dries, once I get some dryness to it, I'm applying other coats. I'm applying more, and then I will let her set for about 2 or 3 days to make sure it gets dry. But while the face is drying, I'll be working on the shoes, the boots. And since I'm doing 2 dolls for the same person at the same time, basically, I will do that. So I'm going to set her to the side. Snore, fart, and pick your nose. Honey, you just described literally every person in the world. I mean, honestly. Honey, do you go to Walmart? How many men do you see digging in their butts? Women too. Oh, Lord. And they fart. And they pick their nose. And some of them thump it. They flick it. I've seen it. I was like, ooh. Oh, you need to stop. Yes. Oh, okay, so I got white on me from Gesso because that means she still has fresh Gesso. Now, y'all are going to be amazed at what I'm going to be doing with this doll. It is going to blow your mind. Honey, it's nothing wrong with being divorced 3 times. On the real, it is not. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing being married and divorced 5 times. Sometimes you got to go through a few in order to get the right one. You know what I'm saying? It's like a barrel of apples. Let's say you've been to a nice, you go to this beautiful apple tree place, and you're going to go and you're going to get you a little basket of fresh picked apples. And let's say they all look beautiful on the outside, every single apple that you put in your basket. And, and then they look great, they look beautiful. It's like $6 for a basket of apples. Then when you get home, and let's say you just pick a random apple out of that bunch, and when you look, you see, ooh, it's got a hole in it. You see a brown hole. And let's say you decide you want to pick in it, So you take a knife and pick into the apple. And let me get more visual. With you. Here we go. We have an apple right here. All right, here's a beautiful shiny red apple. Look at that spot. The whole entire apple is nice red. It's got a little wax on it, you can tell. But let's say right there, let's say you see a hole. There's a hole. Let's say there's a hole. And you're like, I didn't see that hole in there before. And so you take a knife and you go to carve it out to pick it out, and you see a worm. And you pop the sucker out like, ugh, okay. You throw it away. This apple come into your life for just a little while. That's it. This apple is not going to be in my life forever. Do you understand? Some people are not meant to be in our lives forever, because there's no such thing as forever. Some people and some things are meant to be in our life just for a period of time. So, if you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bad marriages, if you learn something from them, then keep that with you as a stepping stone to pick yourself up and use it so that you know what to look for when you start dating again. Crystal tells me, a friend of hers told her that I was an old soul. And let me tell you, a lot of my knowledge that I got is because when I was a kid growing up, my mother did not let me hang out with kids outside. She didn't let me hang around other people my age. I was always staying with my grandmother. I stayed with my grandmother a lot. I always stayed with people. I was always around people older than me. You know why? Because I could learn from them. I always learned from older people. I liked people my age if they played dolls and things like that. They didn't. They were fast and they were into boys. All they thought about was getting a boy's attention. Oh, make him do something, make him look at me or something like that. I'm like, girl, that man might have something in his pants and make you go to the doctor itching and scratching. And I said, we're too young. I was 15. And I told her that. But I always liked hanging around older people. I loved hearing my grandmother, her friend, what was her name? Esther. Esther. Okay, I'm passing a little time while I'm waiting for the acrylic on her face to dry because we have 2 layers. So when oh, it's drying. Okay, so down here it's starting to dry. Whoopee! Oh yeah, that's popping. It's popping. Good, it's drying. Okay. So when I would stay with my grandmother, like sometimes a month or 2, and every evening when it kind of cooled down in the summers, because I was able to do summers, her best friend lived next door. Her name was I think it was Esther. I hope I'm right. I believe it was. So we would go and we would sit on Esther's porch. Me and my grandmother would sit in the swing. Oh, and my grandmother would give me a lecture. My grandmother said, now if you see her digging in her head and she starts smelling her fingers, don't you say nothing. Lord have mercy. My grandma knew how I was because I'd be there saying, why are you sniffing your hands after you digging in your head? Yes, I was a kid too. I was the one to do that. But anyway, what it was that Esther, she had a habit. That was a habit. These were old ladies. But my grandma didn't do that. My grandmother, she took, she loved what's that? After shower powder. It's something shower. I forgot the name of it. I know it when I see it if I'm in the store. But I remember my grandmother's bathroom, her rugs, when you stepped on them, a cloud of dust come up because it was powder. She had a little plastic thing with her powder puff, and after she done took her shower, dried off, honey, she was powdered all over the place. And the bathroom always smelled like powder, and it was filled with powder. After shower or something. I don't know. She was very, very peculiar over the color of the container and the smell. Shower, after shower, rain shower. I forgot that. I can't think of the name of that powder right now, but it had shower in it. But anyway, she been done got a shower. She tells me to go take a shower. I loved her bathtub. Now, my grandmother lived in a very old house, and it had one of those old antique tubs, those huge, big, like metal porcelain type tubs or something, metal or porcelain, I don't know. They were deep. You know them deep? It looked like a mini pool. Oh, God. Honey, I remember grabbing about 3 or 4 Barbie dolls, and I would put nice warm water in that tub. Child, I would lay in that thing. No, it didn't have claw feet. It was made into the house. It was a house. She had air conditioners. It had no kind of central heat or air. It was an old house, but it was on one of these main streets that was in Durham, and she had a wood stove to heat her home. And trust me, oh God, there was no way. You did not want to be in that place. I told my grandma, I said, I'm going and sleep on the kitchen floor. And she looked at me with her eyes big like I was crazy. I'm like, Grandma, it's too cold for that. I ain't sleeping in one of them closed up rooms. They got paper up on the walls. They ain't got no insulation. Shoot. We don't call it a head cold. Anyway, Grandma would tell me, she says, so we're gonna go sit with us, so don't you watch what you say and don't be saying nothing crazy. Finally, I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm reading your comment, Busy Bee. I stayed with my grandma every summer, loved it. She'd put white face cream on every night, and I couldn't figure out why. White face cream. My grandma, she used Pond's, but she would just cleanse her face and use it as moisturizer. That's pretty much it. Anyway, we were there for the summer, and it was going to eventually come out, and it came out, and I was like, Esther, if you don't mind me, what kind of shampoo do you use? That my grandmother. And she said, "Oh, I don't know. I just grab whatever whatever." And I told her, I said, "You know, they got this kind that's Head and Shoulders, and it's really good for your hair. It really make it nice and help your scalp feel invigorated and everything like that." I was trying to give her a hint, so she started digging in her hand and sniffing her fingers. It was about driving me crazy after every day up for a week. And when my grandma got back inside her house, my grandma looked, she said, "What did I tell you? I knew you were going to end up saying something." And I said, "Grandma," I said, "I didn't say anything. I just told her as to what shampoo did she use and recommended maybe she should try a different one that was more fragrant." She said, "No, you were trying to tell her she stunk." I said, "No, I did not. She just didn't wash her head good." So I was trying to, tell her about a better shampoo. It could have been the hairspray. I don't know. I don't know who digs and sniffs. God, I don't know. It's like scratching your butt and sniffing it or something. I don't know. This is why I just don't deal with a lot of people. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I should have just left the guests over here because I can go back over that another coat. Even though it's not fully dry, the gesso, once I add a few layers, and if it's dry enough where another layer can stick consistently, it's fine because I have to let the doll set for a few days to make sure that it's dry. All those layers are dry completely. All right, come here, darling. Let me see you. Oh, okay, that's good. See, it's drying. Now you see it's a different color from the body. So I have to lighten it up. She said she used Palmolive. They're like shredded wheat. Oh! Wait, let me see that. Oh my God, I asked my mom and she said she used Palmolive. No, it's like shredded wheat. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Because my mama used dish detergent on her hair. But her hair didn't look like shredded wheat. But my mama used it, and I got tired of telling her. I said, "Mom, you gotta stop using dish detergent. It's gonna dry your scalp. It's not good for it." But it's good for people that have a very oily scalp. Mama used Dawn. She used Dawn dish detergent, and I told her, I said, "Mama, that's for animals that's been in lakes and oil spills." I told my mama that. We ended up finding a good shampoo. Oh my God! Now I have found my place. Oh, Lord have mercy. I swear, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Okay, so looking for my white acrylic. Oh my God, I opened up that other one. That doesn't. Where is the white? Oh, look, my nighttime. Tell them what I'm going to say. I said, good luck, sugar bug. This is, oh, what? This is called bisque. Oh, let me take some of that with me since it ain't been used. All right, where's a little bit of white? I need some white. I don't need the sealer yet. My goodness gracious. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm taking both of these. Shamon. Dixie, I'm not staying in here, darling. Okay. But see, that's why I love it when people like do that. Yeah. I know, I'm always got my hair up. I want to take it down and shake it loose and all that stuff, but if I do that, it's going to get in my way. Yeah, I done got... Did y'all hear that? Did anybody else hear that? It was the paint. I swear to you, I did not pass gas. The paint, it fizzled when it came out. I did it. The paint came out like a fartsy wartsy. It was this one. It's this paint. It said, Lord have mercy. No, it wasn't me, honeys. That wasn't me this time. I'm not kidding. That wasn't me. As a distant cousin said in her documentary, to fart, 'tis no disgrace, what gives the body ease. Keeps you warm on cold winter nights, and suffocates all the fleas. Dixie, I need you to move because I'm playing with paint. Alrighty, here we go. Press, 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 press. Dixie, psh, girl. All right, here we go. Oh, let me set my camera down. So one layer I'm going like sideways, and then this layer it's up and down. And so the next one I will be going sideways. There we go. Oh, we go. See? Anyway, that's a different color. I need to add, okay, I'm gonna pour some of my water in here to keep my brush wet and moist. All right, set that to the side. I'm gonna tell y'all what, this hadn't been opened, and I guess it had some air in it, and she had to release. I have never heard. Lord have mercy, I ain't never. Well, the paint bottle completely farted right here on the live video. I swear, it was the bottle. It wasn't me, darlings. I kid you not. I'm mixing a little water in with this here peach paint on the plate. I'm actually using a porcelain plate. Okay, so let that layer dry. That'll be 1, 2. This will be the third coat of paint. So I'm going to end up mixing a little bit, a hint of white in with that as well. Now I'm going to mix a little white in with it. So while that's drying, and since I'm adding a little hint of water in here, okay. to keep that fresh. Now I'm going to pick up my gesso again and redo this other one. You're going to be truly, truly amazed at what I'm going to do out of it all. Because I've done a doll like her before. But it's been quite a long time. But her video is up on here. Remember, you should have put a little paint thing because it was the paint I squeezed and it fizzled. It has a frizzy foo-poo. How much is left in this bottle? Good Lord. This bottle was full. I swear it was about up to there. Now, I think it's down to here. It's down to here now. Liquitex Gesso. So I never try to overdo. I do that much at a time. Yeah, and yeah, made in France. I'm looking for ingredients. Yeah, see on this here it says laid to dry for at least 24 hours. And then reapply. So that's how come even though I'm waiting for the upper layer to dry, I apply 3 or 4 layers. And I leave it alone for about 3 or 4 days for it to dry. Because it's like I told the owner of these, I'm not going to do a rush job. And they know that these type of dolls take time because I don't do rush jobs. And this one right here, oh, she's going to be a doozy. This is the back of her head. But trust me, trust the process. You will see the process. You will witness it. Because when I start painting this, it's going to blow your mind. But it's why I tell people when you're dealing with paint, not watercolor pencils like people repainting Barbie or other vinyl dolls, and they're using pencils and make beautiful work on that doll's vinyl. But guess what? It ain't permanent. And it's going to look like a hot mess if water and moisture get to it. I'm sorry, but there's just no other way to... You just cannot replace the old school way. You got to do it old school, old fashioned if you want quality. If people can give you something that's pretty and shitty. Seriously. Give it to you nice and pretty and charge you a lot of money for it, and you paid a lot of money for a beautiful piece of shit that's not gonna last. And it's going to crack and everything else. So it's kind of like, well, that's what you wanted, you got it. That's how come I show what I'm doing. I show my work. I do not do a rush job. I believe in quality, 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 quality. That's why if I complain about a Barbie doll, I don't care if that doll was $5. I know when Barbie could be a $5 Barbie doll, and she looked good to be $5. You did it before, you can do it again. I don't care. You need to get strict on your manufacturer, at the cut fabric and everything. Whoa, oh my God, Busy Bee, you're so sweet. Oh, the stories and laughter is a bonus. Well, honey, I appreciate that very much. I love donations, y'all. I love them. I love them. Oh, God. I send you a big kiss, sweetheart. I thank you, thank you, thank you. Girl, y'all know my pain. But I also speak a lot of stuff from experience. Honey, I thank you so much. Bless your heart. You're such a blessing. Such a blessing. Yes, I do. You're always blessing me, and you know it is. It's a blessing. So thank you so much. I mean, Lord knows, when I go to painting and my mouth goes off, I'm sorry, you just don't know. I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. But I know I got in trouble a lot in school. Oh, Lord have mercy, did I ever. But It was a lot worse when my parents were going through their mess at home, and I didn't know how to react to it. As a kid, I didn't know how to, just didn't know how to respond to that. I go to school the next day, didn't have any sleep, dealing with that trauma. Lord have mercy. I remember one time I was in 6th grade. I don't know what I don't know what I ate. I have no idea what the hell I ate. But I can tell you this. It won't good. Because I went to school in 6th grade and I said I had gas, and so I'm in a 6th grade class. Luckily we had windows that opened, and oh, you amen to that, Busy Bee. Amen to that. I don't know what I ate, but I farted in class. It won't do. I always give myself away because when I do that, I laugh. I get, farts make me laugh. So I'll giggle. And I remember holding my because I was trying to cover it up, but you couldn't because I smelled it, and it was. And you know how boys are in class. One of the boys in the classroom, he says, "Oh, it wasn't no accidental fart, girl. I was trying to ease it out because the pressure was building." And I did it. I made sure I sat on my coat. I was sitting on my coat or jacket, so it wouldn't hit that hard chair and make a noise. Girl, if you don't move, I got wet paint over here. Anyway, I think his name was Garland. His name was Garland. And he was going, ew, somebody farted. Oh, Lord have mercy. Dixie? No, move, puss. Girl, Child, I am telling you, he smelled it. The next thing I know, everybody else was trying to smell it. Everybody became a fart sniffer. Go figure. All right, I need tea. I need some tea, darling. So, anyway, I did it again about 10 minutes later, and a friend of that fart came out, and I did another one. Dixie, you are getting out of my chair. Here you go. Come on, get in that one. Don't look at me like that. Let me tell y'all. I have no idea what in the world it was we ate. Lord knows I have no idea. But anyway, I did it. But the third time I did it, they figured out it was me. It's Selena. Ew, Selena farted. Ooh. And everybody had done got up and ran to the windows of the school. This was an old country school, and it's still going on. And they all ran to the wall and was at the window. So the teacher, we had this, it was like an armoire thing, turned backwards, and you could hang coats and stuff like that in it. So the teacher they moved a desk behind there. Oh, they shouldn't have done that. Don't ever don't try to ignore me. It'll be worse. So they put me behind the closet thing in a corner, and I couldn't see the teacher, nothing like that. So I would take my arm, and I did this. And you would hear him go, and then you heard people laughing like, "Oh, she did it again." They finally caught on and realized it wasn't real. Oh, that's coffee. No, I don't want coffee. Okay, well, wait. I need 2 different teas. I love my Asian tea, darling. Oh, yes, honey. Asian men, they cute too. I don't judge. But if you fart on the first date and stuff, and then I have to smell it, me, oh hell no. You got to go somewhere. So anyway, I ended up getting set out in the hall. Oh honey, when you sit in the school hallway, y'all know it echoes. And I actually did one, and it echoed down the hall. And the classroom across from us was 5th grade, and they heard it. And the teacher came and looked at me, and she closed the door. Anyway, that's before I wasn't, I had been in counseling since 3rd grade, well, therapy since 3rd grade. They hadn't diagnosed me with ADHD until, that was when I realized that I had some issues, but they didn't have a diagnosis for it. Now they know about that stuff, but when you're dealing with like Warren County, like little country town, they talk slow, they act slow. They just feel like that child ain't right. That child just ain't right. And I'm like, well, of course not. How in the world can you be in the United States and be normal? There's nobody normal here. Not even our government. Not even in our, nothing in government or anything. There's nothing normal about this. We live in a democracy where people suffer and people end up having to quit school because they have to get a job to help support their parents and family, and our country allows people to become uneducated and then punish them for being uneducated. That's not cool. I mean, look at it here in America. What other countries are you seeing where kids are taking guns to school? And kids today, they don't know how to be creative. They're not painting and doing, they're very few. There are some on Instagram. Being something positive, creativity, and things like that. Where is that now? And how the hell do you get a gun? I never had access to anything like that. And even if I did, I wouldn't. There are no weapons. I've never, here or anywhere I've ever lived, I've never had a gun or anything like that. I feel like if you carry a weapon, you're looking for trouble. I mean, only people who carry weapons, that's because they're expecting trouble. They're looking for it. Ooh, y'all got quiet. Oh my gosh. Whenever again, I wonder why. Oh my god. Oh, I missed it, girl. I missed it, sweetheart. Oh, girl, let me get the tea. I went on a date with this guy. I had such a crush. Wait, I'm sorry, I already giggled. I done saw a little sneak peek. Such a crush on and 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 out came a loud fart. I had that look of shock. I was so I'm about to piss myself. Oh my god, I'm about to piss on myself. Girl, I thought I was squeezed. I had to see, and out came out. Okay, hold on. I had that look of shock. I laughed so hard I farted more in my pants. Lord, bless your heart, honey. Oh my god, I cannot imagine. We never went out again. I wonder why. Oh my god, don't do that. I can't laugh like that. Oh, so I haven't told everyone, but I have to have, I go to the doctor at the surgery on my urethra because I can laugh and pee myself, and I try not to. So yeah, I'm going to see a doctor about that, and they're gonna do surgery. So that'll fix that. And I was like, well, why get down there? Make it prettier too. Why not? It can't hurt to ask. My insurance paying for that. Oh, that's good. Lord have mercy, you done told me that. I swear to I hope I didn't. Oh, God, it's probably because I got to pee anyhow. But that just added on to it. I swear that was funny. My mama told me she told me a similar story like that, actually. My mama told me the first time that her sister, when she started dating, when she was dating someone, yes, I'm taking out the bathroom, you can hear me tinkle. Lord have mercy. Did I? Nope, I did not wet myself, thank God. Wait, hold on a minute. All right, y'all, I'm back. Standing by. Yes, honey, I had to get some water out. I didn't want to be doing that in front of everyone. Anyway, so my mama told me about when one of her sisters had started dating this guy, right? And either they had just got married or something. I don't remember, but anyway, they were all eating at the table. I'm so sorry. Oh, but I'm laughing because I can still see my mama's face as I'm telling y'all this. Oh my. Oh, that's good. So, Mama was telling us that. Oh God, I forgot how old she was. She was young. She was young. So my mother's, the sister that's, I don't remember if the one older or younger. I don't remember. But one of her sisters had, she was with her boyfriend. She had invited him over. They were engaged, or they had just got married. I don't know what it was. I think they were just gotten started seeing each other. And they were all at a table, and it was her. It was her, my mom's sister, then her boyfriend or husband. I think it was her boyfriend. Mother, sister, and the boyfriend, then my mom. Okay, so and my mama, I don't know what. Dixie, please go, puss, go. I'm having a moment here. I tell you what, why don't you come? Oh, girl, your booty get big. There, puss. There you go. Let me finish telling my story, okay? Let mama tell a story. Oh gosh, she don't want to hear that. She said, I want your lap. Ooh. And there we go. Just get that thing out of my face. Okay, fine, there. Just, okay, you got it. Take the lap. Take the lap, hard head. So, my mom somebody said something at the table, and my mother got tickled. Mama got to laughing. She got tickled at the table, and she farted at the table while they were eating. And it just came out. And my mama, she told her she got tickled even more, and she laughed. So the more she laughed, the bigger it came out. And finally she did a train. She did a train load of farts coming out of her butt right beside the dude, and they were at the eating table. And they were at the eating table. Anyway. She said that she was so tickled she couldn't get up from the table. She couldn't stop farting beside him. So there you go. That's it. That's what happened. Oh God, listen. Oh my goodness. Now, I mean, I can tell y'all some stories like that. I tell you what, they can keep coming and I hit Dixie. I'm gonna need to move you because it's time for me to put another layer of paint on her face. I love you. Hi, Shelly. I love you. I love you, Miss Puss Puss. Now, there. I gave you love. No, I gotta put this here in my lap. Sorry, pumpkin. No, no, no. All right. See, we're all the same. Amen to that. Oh, I admit it. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to lie about. I admit it. I am a farter if I eat the right food. I will blow you into the next room. Absolutely. And I'll laugh about it. No regrets. Absolutely none. Why? Why should I regret that? Oh my god, that's gonna look so nice when it's done. Okay. Your mom fired Cracker Barrel. And thought she said, hey! And went to the restaurant. Lord have mercy. Oh my god. I swear. It's just, oh yeah, this one is, it's this one. It makes little poop sounds. Ooh. Oh my god. You know, as women, come on now, ladies, y'all know I'm telling the truth here. Women, every time we go to the bathroom and pee, because our bladders, you know, are close to our bodies and everything on the inside is different areas than where, you know, a male's is, male's anatomy. Yes, all is well, sweetheart. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And so, there we go. That's later. Um, but when we go to the bathroom and we release and clean out our bladders, air always pretty much comes out most of the time. And y'all know I'm telling the truth when you go to Walmart, because it's always smelling funky up in a Walmart bathroom. Targets can be that way too. I hate wooden chairs. I like something so if I'm somewhere, I have to, my medication can make me gassy. Birth control can make you gassy as well. Bloated. Lord have mercy. Have mercy on me. Treat me so bad. Misery. Okay, I bet I can tell y'all something that you didn't know about Madonna. Um, so Madonna's dad, his favorite singer is Celine Dion. And Madonna had issues. See, this here's down lighter, so as it tries to get a darker, but it's gonna match this here better. And his favorite vocalist is Celine Dion. And Madonna said, why can't it be me? And he says to her, he says, because your music is for younger people and for those who dance. He says, I'm too old to dance. I don't do that. He likes more country music. Oh, oh, girl. No wonder you don't go to social services. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna tell you, talking about that. Oh, honey, that's a whole nother story. Let me tell you. This was the most disgusting thing I'd ever seen. I went into some gas station when I was traveling, and I stopped at, you know, one of those um, truck stop ones. I don't know. I don't know. I can't. Oh my God. Some woman that went in the bathroom, and you know how they bend your squat and lean over without touching the seat. Someone did it and they sharted all over the entire back wall. Lord have God. I ran out of the women's bathroom and I went to the men's bathroom I did. And I went in a closed stall and I peed. And when I came out, a man said, whoa, what you doing in here? I said I had to pee. The women's bathroom looks like a man went in there and just shut it all out everywhere. He said, damn. I was like, they didn't take long. It's a lot of work for women to use the bathroom. My God. I mean, after all, we need tissue for both ends. My God. It's work to use the bathroom. We have to wipe. And then you still drip. Which I didn't know probably is very big artists when they do concerts. So like singers, artists when they do concerts, they don't have you little stinker plug. I gave you a chair. Enjoy that one. So when they have a concert, an artist has a concert, there is no bathroom. So when they go behind, they go under the stage, and they have curtains that are all done up to make walls. Dixie. Okay. Come on, Tinkerbell. All right, done deal. So they have these little. They end up making right underneath the stage area. What? Because when they go down, they make, they have set up like curtain walls and things like that. So they use the bathroom in a bucket. So like when they have an interlude that's like 5 or 7 minutes, sometimes they'll pop a turd or they'll pee in a little bucket and someone takes it and dishes it out while they're getting changed up, getting refreshed, hair dryer, makeup, all of that work. And yeah, I mean that's true. That really happens with concerts. Artists do that. That's how come if their concerts like 2 hours. Let's say, for instance, Madonna, for example, when she does her concerts, they're 2 hours. And so there's always an interlude. So if you know anything about her concerts, there's an interlude where it's the dancers, some of the dancers are dancing to a remix of her song, and you see visualizations of her on a screen. That's why they're there. That gives her time to get changed into a different costume, makeup refreshed, retouched, hair refreshed, and she's pissing in a bucket at the same time. All of that, drinking some water or tea for her throat, things of that nature. That is real. That is real. That is facts. Yep. So another fact is that I am. Oh my God. How am I missing that? Mars walked into the restroom at his old work and he told me someone was making robot noises to cover up the sounds he was making in it. Oh, well. I will take my cell phone and play music from it if I do that. But then again, I really don't care. If I go to the restroom, I put layers of toilet paper all on a toilet seat, about 3 layers, so none of my skin is touching anything. Yes, my little poopsie. Oh, my baby. Y'all hear her little purry meows. Where are you going? Are you cold? Oh, there you go. Oh. I love you. I swear, you are my best friend and my baby and everything all in one. You take care of me. I absolutely love and adore you. You are absolutely the most precious thing I have. Nothing, no other cat could ever take your place. I love you. Well, y'all, I'm gonna end this video for tonight because the guest on the other doll, it's nice and wet, so I have to I put 2 layers. It's gonna have to take about 2 or 3 days to dry. The other doll, I started her paint and I want those 4 layers to dry very well. Dixie, honey, you're not a baby anymore, and you know, Honey, I'm about to get up. I gotta go wash my brushes out, okay? Yes, I will go to the room and I'll play Barbies. Alright, good night, Busy Bee. I want to say good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me for my live. Thank you for joining me as I was working on two custom cloth dolls. These are Raphael's. Hopefully Raphael will get to see it. It is a process. It takes a long time for me to do a doll of this caliber. That's why I charge about $165 to $225. It really depends. If they if someone purchased all of the materials, then it's cheaper. They can purchase the stuffing, the fabric, the gesso, all of that. Then it's, I charge a lesser price. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being part of my life. Bye, Shelly. I love you, sweetheart. Good night, baby girl. Good night to my beautiful moderator, Crystal. I love you. I thank you so much for being here with me through thick and thin, and I try to be there for you as well. I want to say thank you, Busy Bee. Thank you for the $20 donation. Thank you for being a blessing. I want to say thank y'all for sharing your fart stories with me. Fart, 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 fart. Y'all are probably gonna fart yourselves in your sleep. And I just want to say thank you. So anyway, until next time, which will be soon, I'll see you then, okay? Bye. Oh, look at that. Y'all are wonderful. Love y'all. Love you, love you, love you. Love you.